Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be preparing fried chicken stew. Now first I've cleaned my chicken. I cut it up in pieces, and just for the benefit of everybody watching, some people have a preference for the soft chicken and some for the hard chicken. This is the hard chicken. I naturally don't like to boil this the soft chicken. I prefer to grill it in the oven. However, like I said, this is the hard chicken, so I'm boiling. I have seasoned this with thyme powder, curry powder. I had very little curry powder left, so I actually just used some turmeric there, and salt, the bouillon chicken flavored cubes, onion. I have all of that here right now, and some garlic powder. So I'm gonna let this boil for a little bit, then I will stir because I want the seasoning to actually get into the chicken. I want it to be properly seasoned. So I'm gonna let this boil on low heat, or no, not low, medium heat, for a little bit, so that the chicken itself will release its water, and then I'll stir and then add some water so that it will cook properly until it's soft. So while the chicken is boiling, I'm going to prepare my tomato paste, or let me just say my pepper paste, whatever you want to call it. And like I keep repeating, for those, if you know you cannot do spicy, just leave out the scotch bonnet, it doesn't matter. But here I have my onion, I have my tomatoes, I have my bell pepper, and I have my scotch bonnet atarodo. So I have all of this on the ready. I'm gonna clean it up real nice. I'll blend it and make sure that it's smooth, and then I'll boil on low heat until it's dry. So what I also didn't let you know is that I'm a lover of garlic, so I have peeled this garlic, and I'm going to be adding it to the paste that I'm blending. And there you go, the paste that I made out of the tomatoes, the bell pepper, the scotch bonnet, my onion, and my garlic. I would have used a little bit of ginger, but I don't have ginger. That's okay, it doesn't make a difference anyway. So, but I just like my herbs, so this is my paste. I'm going to boil it until it is dry. Okay, now let's look at the chicken. Oh good, see, I added some water like I said I would, because it's cooked actually, but I just need it to be a little bit tender. So I'm going to turn the heat low because I just need it to be a little bit more tender. Okay. And now the paste is thick, but not quite thick enough. I'm still going to make sure that it's very, very thick before I've turned the heat low now, because I want it to be very, very thick. So now I'm going to sieve the chicken stock into it. Okay. There you go. There you go. Because I don't want all that stuff from the chicken to go into my stew, right? So now I'm just going to sieve that. And there you go. So while that is done, my skillet is here. I'm ready to start frying my chicken. Okay, here we go. Right, that's it. So I'm just gonna let this thicken some more because I really need it to be very thick. Okay. Yeah, so I'm ready to start frying the chicken. I'm sure you noticed that you can find some little particles in the oil. Well, that's okay, because I'd used the oil before to fry something else, but I'm gonna use it to make the stew. I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil to what I have there, so that I can actually use it to fry the chicken. Okay, so I'm going to wait for it to get hot a little bit, and then I'll introduce the chicken. So right now I'm frying the chicken, and I'm sure you're probably wondering why I don't have too much oil in the pan. I don't have too much oil because honestly it can be so annoying when you have too much oil lying around, you use this and then you keep it, and then you use another and then you keep it until some other time. I really get tired of that, and that is why I'm making sure that I just use what I'm going to use exactly to make the stew now. Okay, so that's it. I'm frying the chicken. I'm almost done, and the paste is dry enough right now. It's on very low heat. That's just to keep it hot until I'm ready to use it. There you go, my chicken is fried. There you go, see, my chicken is fried. And now some of the dried onion and whatever that I have in the oil, I'm just going to take it out because I'm using exactly this same oil to prepare my stew. Okay, all of this doesn't matter, it's just what's stuck to the bottom of the pot. It's okay. I just want to get off as much as I can, otherwise it's fine. And now I'm going to introduce my sliced onion. Right? And then I'll add a pinch of salt. This is going to be just a pinch of salt to make the onion tasty, because don't forget that I used the stock from boiling the chicken in the I added the stock to the tomato paste that I made. Now it is exceedingly important for you to understand what your stock tastes like. I knew what my perfect taste was going to be. I knew I didn't have excess seasoning or excess salt in my stock, and that was why I used it all up. So, but if you have more, if the meat is or your beef or whatever you're boiling is tasting a little bit too sharp, then you should be careful with turning in all the stock. You don't have to use everything if it is sharp. A little bit would do. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this I'm increasing the heat a little bit to medium because I reduced it when I was turning in the onion, because of course I didn't want it to burn me. So I'm just gonna let this be golden brown or just a little bit transparent, and then I will introduce the paste. My onion is actually perfect like this right now, and so I'm just going to introduce the paste. Tasty. Okay. There you go. And of course, at this point, I'm going to taste for salt. I'm going to taste for seasoning. I want to be sure that everything that I've included is perfect. And now the heat is on medium-low. Don't forget that my my tomato paste is cooked, and everything is almost ready to go. I'm just going to let this simmer for a little bit. Like I said, on medium-low. I'm just going to let it simmer for a little bit, maybe like for 3-4 minutes, and then I'll introduce the chicken. Allow it to simmer some more, maybe for another 5 minutes, and then that's it. We're good. All right, there we go. Now check out the face of that. Isn't this just amazing? And now I'm going to introduce the chicken. Like I said, that's gonna go in. Great. There you go. I'm just gonna let this simmer for another 5 minutes, and then we will be good to go. Okay, all the chicken is in. I'm just gonna let this simmer for another 5 minutes, and we will be good to go. Doesn't this look amazing? I mean, doesn't it look good? I feel like eating right now. Yes, and there we go. I have to let you know that this is amazingly tasty. I wish I could share this with you, but it's okay. I mean, we've walked through the whole process. I know you can make this yourself, and if you can share your comments share with me in the comment section how yours comes out. Okay, just be careful with the seasoning, with your spices, with your salt. Be careful. All right, that's it. A little at a time, and if you think it's not enough, then you can add a little bit more, but then you'll get the very best. This is the best, tastiest stew that I've had in a while. So welcome to my pot of fried chicken stew. Bye. Thank you for watching to the end. Please don't fail to subscribe, like, and share. Bye for now.